Hello, Bethany. Thank you for making time today to answer some of the questions.
Yeah,
I'm
of
super
course.
excited about this.
Let's get started.
All right. So, why did you choose to do a DTS?
I was desperate, looking for something that was real.
Nice, nice. What did God teach you during DTS?
That His pursuit is consistent.
Nice. What did God set you free from during DTS?
Performance, having to earn and strive for His love.
Amazing. So, what was your favorite part about living here at Westside during your DTS?
Hanging out in the common area.
Amazing.
Yeah, so this is it.
So pretty. So, what is the most exciting thing in life right now?
It's powder puff season.
Woo woo!
Yeah.
Okay. What is something that recently moved you?
That God commands us to rest, signifying that no matter what we do, we can't earn more of His attention.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
Now, what is your favorite time of day?
Sunset, when the moon's out.
That's so pretty. Okay, what are 3 things you cannot live without?
Coffee, friends, and music.
Amazing. What advice would you give to anyone who wants to become a missionary?
Where God guides, He provides.
Whoa, hey, that rhymes. Okay, what advice would you give to a missionary?
Take the risk, walk by faith.
You heard that right, guys. What is your favorite book in the Bible?
Right now, it's probably John.
Love that. That
Yeah.
book is really good. Okay, what is the best compliment you ever received?
That I carry an inclusive personality.
Amazing. What piece of advice would you give to someone right now watching this video?
You're doing great.
Thank you. Okay, now what piece, why should someone come to do a DTS?
To give space for an undivided devotion to the Lord.
Nice. What is your favorite season here on base?
Fall. I did my DTS in September of 2020, and the smell of fall just reminds me of all the things God did for me in that season.
I love that for you. Wow. For you, what is the best thing about being a missionary?
Being surrounded by a community that loves to champion young people.
Amazing. What is one song that you can listen to over and over again?
Throne Room by Charity Gale.
Does it take you to the throne room?
Every time.
We love songs that do that for you. Okay, what were your thoughts before coming to do a DTS?
That I'm perfect, in need of nothing.
So, during DTS, what was your favorite book in the Bible?
During DTS, it was probably Psalms.
Amazing. The book of poetry.
Oh, yes.
So, is there a coffee shop on base?
There is. It's the Carriage house. I'll take you there.
Cool. So, speaking of the coffee shop, what is your favorite beverage at the Carriage house?
Are we talking hot or iced?
Hot.
Okay, toffee nut latte.
Now, iced.
White chocolate mocha.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to try the toffee nut latte. That sounds good.
It's so good.
Okay, if you could have dinner with 3 people in the Bible, who would it be?
3 people in the Bible. Job, Moses, and David.
And David. Those are some powerful people to have dinner with. Imagine
so
conversations there. Okay, now, what is one thing you think everyone should know about Jesus?
That His love never fails.
Nice. What is one skill you're working on mastering?
Skateboarding.
She's a skater girl. Okay, if you could live in any biblical place in the world, where would it be?
Let's go Bethlehem.
Bethlehem. Now, favorite place to hang out on base for you?
I love hosting people in my apartment.
Amazing. How do you start your day?
With worship.
That's really good. Okay, where did you go on outreach?
I went to the Dominican Republic.
The Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
What was something God taught you during outreach?
That I can do nothing without His help.
Amazing. Now, what is one story on outreach that you will never forget?
I got a parasite and was stuck for 2 weeks with no air conditioning and 103 fever.
103 fever?
103.
No AC?
No AC.
For 2 weeks?
For 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh, I would have passed out.
Yeah. This is our coffee shop, the Carriage house.
Wow, it's so pretty. Okay, getting back to those outreach questions. How bad was the culture shock for you when you got there on outreach?
I personally didn't have any.
Wow, the Lord really blessed you. Okay, so what is one thing on outreach that you ate that you surprisingly enjoyed?
A full fish, scales and all, just dipped and fried.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Personally, I wouldn't want my food sitting back at me while I ate it. Was it crunchy?
It was crunchy.
That's crazy. Okay. Anyways, what is one thing every student should travel with during outreach?
Disposable wipes.
Amen. Guys, bring tons of wipes, guys. Okay. What is one thing you wish someone would have told you on outreach, before outreach?
Yeah. That it goes by quickly, so don't waste time worrying.
Amen. So, what are 3 words to describe living here on base?
Lively, connective, and convenient.
Amazing. So, what is one thing you had to learn the hard way?
Trusting God's timing.
I'm still having to learn that. Okay, what is the best advice you ever received?
Always double the vanilla extract in all of your recipes.
Amen. Vanilla makes the world go round. Okay, now, how old do you have to be to do a DTS?
You have to be 18.
18. Now, if you're 17 and graduated, could you still do a DTS?
For sure. We just recommend that you're a legal adult.
Makes sense, makes sense. So, what is YWAM's core motto?
To know God and to make him known.
Amazing. Now, if you were going to college, could your YWAM credits transfer over to college?
Depends on the college. Some credits can.
Nice, nice. Is YWAM a cult?
We are not. We just are a community on fire for Jesus.
Amen. Speaking of that, what denomination is YWAM?
Interdenominational.
Okay, now do all bases everywhere believe in the same thing?
It varies, but we all have the same 18 core values.
Okay, okay. So how long is a DTS?
It's 5 months, 3 months of lecture phase and 2 months of overseas missions.
Nice. Speaking of overseas, can a person overseas do a DTS?
Absolutely, we love internationals and we'll help you with the visa process.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, so can couples or people dating do a DTS?
Married couples can, dating couples can, but we still have that overlying rule that you can't be alone with a girl and a guy.
So speaking of couples and dating, when you get to DTS, could you date somebody during DTS?
You cannot. We really are strong with that undivided devotion to the Lord between you and the Lord.
Amazing. Makes sense. Now, how many roommates will you have during DTS?
It varies on the room, but between 1 and 4.
Okay, okay. Now, speaking of dorms and roommates, can you possibly decorate your room in DTS?
Absolutely, with Scotch tape and no extra holes in the wall.
Okay, so no nails. So very, very important question.
Yes.
Can I bring my pet on base?
You can't. Sorry.
No. Okay. I'll just have to leave Coco at home. Okay. Are there work duties, and if so, what are they?
There are. We have kitchen, media, maintenance, and guest services.
Amazing. There's just a variety of work.
Oh yeah, no boredom around here.
Amazing. Now, is there a gym on base?
There is, and oh my gosh, ask the question again.
Now, is there a gym on base?
There is, and we have CrossFit classes.
Morning and afternoon?
Morning and afternoon.
Amazing, guys. Okay, now, very important question again. Are there vending machines on base?
There aren't, but we do carry snacks in the carriage house.
Amazing. And you work here?
I do work here.
Awesome. Snacks. Okay, now, can you get a tattoo during DTS?
Not during DTS.
Could you get a piercing?
No.
Okay, that's good to know. Now, this is our last and farewell
All right.
question for you, Bethany. Can you do a DTS online or virtually?
You can't, but you don't want to miss out on this community that champions you in this unique season of life.
That's so amazing. Well, Bethany, thank you so much for taking the
Of
time today
course.
to answer all these questions.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes.